So it's a nice chilly morning. We've got a bit of frost on the grass. I've just gone for a drive with the lead pilot. We just want to visualise and familiarise myself with the route through Dubbo. There's going to be a few pinch points that we're just a little bit concerned about. I think by the end of today, we may not have much of the plastic and the terry towel left. The biggest concern today will be in Dubbo here this morning is just that last intersection back onto the Newell Highway. Put in a big traffic sign and we've got a car parked on the left and we've also got a tree overhanging.
Yeah, you're right, Cal.
At our widest points, we have obstructions. It's going to be a bit tight.
You spot me on that traffic light on the Ouroboros, mate?
Yeah, just the Ouroboros on it. Yeah, you've got 3 apples.
Lucky for us, like the Ouroboros curved and the branches come over the road. A few low hanging ones, but we're able to just manipulate the load and zigzag and Miranda our way through underneath trees. There was 3 pedestrian crossings with centre islands with some guide rails for the pedestrians. The last one coming out, we just had to give a little bit of a massage, which was no issue. It was just on the transport frame, which is what it's for, just to protect that Ouroboros from any road furniture.
With Liam behind schedule, the third leg of the journey is from Dubbo to Wagga Wagga, across to Goulburn, then down to the ACT border. This leg is now more than 260 kilometres longer than planned.
So we're required to take a bit of a detour through parks. You've got to turn right as you come in and go right out the back and then come back in following the rail and then back over the rail and back onto the Newell. A little bit of a concern is that we're going up into residential area, which means low lines, power poles, signage, all that kind of jazz.
Oh yeah, I can see there.
Small shrubbery.
Oh no, good there.
We will probably incur a couple of parked cars in the street,
Lead some onto your right.
No one really thinks we're going to be coming through there, so it might open a few eyes, I think. In Forbes itself, there was one unplanned obstacle that no one would have been able to foresee. There was a traffic island in the middle, a set of cattle crates parked with no truck underneath it on our left.
Right on the left there, you've got 500 decks.
And on the opposite side of the island was a caravan and four-wheel drive parked, also with no occupant.
Yeah, 100 to your right, isn't it?
Didn't have any other option than to get as close as we could to the cattle crates parked. 100 mil of clearance on the left.
What on your left?
And we utilised the transport frame just to straddle that centre island and go over the keep left sign.
That's clear of that.
We're heading out in the middle of nowhere across the West Wyalong. Roadworks set up, but for some reason, someone in their wisdom just thought it would be just absolutely hilarious to just leave a cone dead centre into the roadworks. I'm all cool for a good practical joke, but low hanging bull bar, I would have just pushed that cone down the road for the next 10k, so just an extra obstacle that we probably didn't need. Just turn left to West Wyalong. We're now on the Goldfields Way. We're heading down towards Wagga Wagga. There's a bit of pressure here for us to get this done. I still think we're in control at this minute, but the longer it takes, well, the more nervous I get. 3 pilots and a police officer, and they still just keep coming. Just keep it straight, love. She's further on the road than what she started with. What a show.
Yeah, good line. You got 100 there, mate. Nice and tight for you.
Beautifully tight.
Seen an ambulance go by, undercover police car, another ambulance go by, so there's likelihood of a major car accident up ahead. Another one coming.
More sirens. The accident is up here, but it's off the road, so that we're clear to travel. There was a rollover. We thought that was going to be it, shut her down for the day, but truckies were able to let us know that, nah, she's all good, it's off the road, we're going to keep rolling.
We're so close to getting to Canberra. I had so hoped that we would at least get to yesterday, but the sun is coming down and we're not allowed to proceed.
Hang on, Lindy.
Oh, I'm okay, mate.
Not as stressed.
Another great day.
Not as stressed as the rest of us.
I'm so pleased that she's doing a slow striptease down the highway, but there's no scratch on it, and the Freddie Mercury fishnet, as we're calling it, is working, and yeah, I'm so pleased because she's still in one piece and she's still looking pristine.
Oh, I'm so glad to just be pulled up on the top of the hill here. We're at Tarcutta. It's the last of the oncoming traffic for us until we get to Canberra. I'm so relieved that that's out of the way. Next stop, Canberra.
4 years in the making, Lindy Lee's 14-ton masterpiece Ouroboros has finally made it to the borders of the national capital.
Liam drove the truck to the ACT border the next day. So, the final leg is only 20 kilometres from Eagle Hawk to the National Gallery of Australia in the centre of Canberra. It's usually a 20-minute drive. This morning, it'll take 2 hours.
1:30 and it is -3. I'm nervous, yes. Yeah, a little bit nervous. I probably got about an hour's sleep, just tossing and turning and just thinking about the journey in.
Lindy and I started this journey together about 4 years ago when we walked around this National Gallery of Australia site, and I asked her to make the most ambitious thing that she could ever think about. And we never thought that it would be Ouroboros, 15 tonnes of mirror finished stainless steel. As we approach Canberra, it's all coming to fruition.
It's good to have John on these high pressure occasions. He just adds an extra depth of experience and knowledge that is invaluable.
Canberra definitely not designed for 8 metre wide loads. We've got some really tight traffic lights. We've got some very low bridges. And then we've got about 4,522 street signs that need to come out. This is going to be one of our tricky manoeuvres for the night. We've all been a little bit worried about this interchange. Start pulling yourself back to the left, please, mate. It should be the manoeuvre of the century. This bridge is around about 5.4 and we're about 5,250. So, as a mad scientist said, if our calculations are correct, we should be fine. We're getting onto King Avenue here, which is sort of the main artery as we head in. This is one of our last turns, so it's about sort of threading the eye of the needle. We're just going to get that sign out down there. So we'll reverse down about 800 metres and then we're on to King George Avenue, which is our final street. Straight up. Straight that for a while, please, mate. No one has ever put an 8 metre wide load into the CBD of Canberra. It's actually the biggest load to ever head into Canberra.
We're done.
Congratulations, everybody.
She's all here safe, all right?
All here safe. You're right.
No trees in Canberra were harmed, so it's awesome.
That's right, no tree was sacrificed.
No. The weight's just off the shoulders now, you know. Once I put the brakes on and turned the truck off, and John said, yeah, no, we're there, we're done. Yeah, just the biggest relief.
Thanks, Lindy. John, you are a legend.
It's an amazing landmark. It's an amazing achievement for my business, and it's an amazing achievement for Australia in Canberra. This sculpture's got a 500-year life term, so that's, 6 or 7 generations will get to enjoy this long after we're gone. I'm very proud and humbled to be part of this.
I actually started to tear up. And there are a number of reasons for that. The fact that at last she's here. It's been 4 years. I might start crying again. It will be the 3rd anniversary of my husband's death next week. And I really miss him, and I wish he were here. But hey, Rob, I reckon you're with me anyway. On this very spot, almost 4 years ago, Nick Mitzevich brought me here and said, Lindy, we want you to be as ambitious as possible. Speaking of snakes eating their own tail, it's a bit like that. I've come full circle.